Hello, my name is Charlie Kyle and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm having a lot of thoughts and feelings today. I've already written about it extensively in my journal, but I wanted to see if I could communicate them verbally in any kind of meaningful way. I woke up this morning and found out that my 21-year-old cousin had committed suicide. I was not close to him. I didn't really know him anymore. Most of my memories of him are when he was little, like 4 or 5. But I'm feeling very heavy. I'm feeling sadness for those that were close to him. And for the life lost. Once upon a time, I attempted suicide, and I spent the majority of my life mired in suicidal ideation. So I know those feelings well. And even though I don't know, at this point I still feel lost and confused, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I am glad that I did not succeed. Maybe at some point I'll get into more of my story, but I don't regret any of the moments I've lived since then. Even, the most painful ones. And I have, such a bigger understanding now of life and meaning and joy and the beauty of all of it, even the painful stuff. And it's so sad when somebody isn't able to make it through, and that he won't have the chance to learn that it might be different. It could be different. So my heart feels heavy. I'm not looking forward to going to the memorial or the funeral. I don't like doing those things. I don't think anybody likes doing those things, but one thing, I cry at funerals, and it somehow feels like if you're not super close to the person, that feels inappropriate, or like people look at you like it's inappropriate. Maybe that's just me projecting, I don't know. But I see the value in all life. I mean, I cry when my cat kills a mouse, so yeah, I cry. And I feel like as an empath, I feel all of the grief of everyone in the room. And then, like, at a memorial, you want to be there to, support the mother or, the people closest to them, and usually people closest to the people that died during, like, the services are, keep themselves together in some way, and I feel like I feel the underneath, and like I feel like I need to weep when I come into close proximity to them, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that. This also kind of tapped on something I was already thinking about this morning before I even knew. I started reading The Misfits Manifesto by Lydia Yuknovich last night. If you're not familiar with her writing, I highly recommend you check her out. The Chronology of Water, that's her memoir. It's a really good one. I don't know, I was thinking about judgment. Thinking about misfits, as they're termed in the book, people who, for whatever reason, a lot of times live through early trauma or whatever, who have a hard time fitting in, or never really fit in to society as it is. I'm having a really hard time getting my thoughts together right now. I was thinking of the gift of non-judgmentalness, is that a word? That comes from being someone who doesn't fit in, from being someone who's lived through hard things. Like, I understand what it's like to be in a really dark place, in a place where you hurt the people that you love, even though that's the last thing in the world you want to do, because you don't have the tools to do anything else at the moment. And you're just trying to survive. And I know what it feels like to honestly believe that I should not exist. I know a lot of things that have been taught to me through dark times in my life that most people, thankfully, don't have to know. But the light side of that is that when I see someone else in a situation where society would just automatically deem you a bad person, you're an addict, you lost your spouse, your children, your whatever, your job, you can't hold a job, bad person, I can see how that is not true. I can see the pain and the floundering and some of us don't make it out, whether it's through suicide or addiction or clinging to being abusive to feel some sort of power. I think people judge that harshly, and you may need to distance yourself from people like that. You do if you're getting hurt, but that doesn't make them a bad person. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying. But then there are those of us that go through these things and we fall hard. We fall multiple times, and then we get back up and we keep trying to find a better way. And I feel lucky to be one of those people that continues to find hope, to try to see my way through, to try and find a better way. And just making me think about how much maybe we as misfits are needed. But it's also like we're born into a society and we grow up with these cultural norms, and we're basically, I'm going to say brainwashed, that's not the word that I'm looking for, but we're indoctrinated, I can't talk, into the society, and we make assumptions based on the things that we've been told over and over our whole life. You know, X, Y, and Z is what makes a good person. X, Y, and Z is what makes you functional. X, Y, and Z is this. So when somebody doesn't fit into X, Y, and Z, it's automatically a bad person, but people don't see the other side. I guess I'm asking people to question their assumptions. Why is it that you believe the way that you do? When you come up against a person and you automatically, or a situation, whatever, and you automatically judge it, take a step back and what beliefs have I been taught that are making me make this judgment? Is there a different way that I might see this? I don't know. I can't help but wonder if we did not hold so tightly to these ingrained beliefs about what people should be, if more people might make it through. Like, if we might not have 21-year-old, basically children, killing themselves before they even have a chance to live. I don't know. Just be kind, people. And think about what you believe and why you believe it. Really look at yourself. I'm talking to myself as well. Being through the hard things makes that easier for me to do. And I'm thankful that not everyone has to go through such hard things. But I'm also thankful that I did. Anyways, yeah, I love you and accept you exactly as you are, no matter where you are on your journey. And I appreciate you very much if you listen to this. Yep, be kind, people. Talk to you again soon.